Josh, why can't Philip be the Broom?
Because the broom has no lines.
Mickey Mouse has no lines in Fantasia either.
Mickey Mouse is not an option.
Yeah, I know it isn't an option, but like the Broom is arguably female.
How?
Because
okay, look, it's not about whether or not the broom is female. It's the fact that the broom is not alive.
the Broom could be alive. With magic, just like we're alive. You can't explain the soul, Josh.
If it doesn't have eyes, you can't have
If it doesn't have eyes, okay, so all blind characters in, you know, the Disney movie.
There's only like one blind character.
So let's just exclude the blind community.
Okay, what's the blind? I don't even know what blind character there is in a Disney movie, other than when Robin Hood is pretending to be blind in Animal Robin Hood.
I'm almost certain there are a few blind characters in Disney movies. Can someone look this up?
In The Princess and the Frog, the shaman lady, she's blind.
Boom.
I haven't seen that one.
Actually, I remember seeing a picture of her. It looks kind of weird.
Why are we harassing That was Hercules. I've never seen Hercules.
Because
Hey,
he's
what Disney princess?
Yeah.
What?
Just let Philip be the Broom.
No.
No!
The Broom is like the most important character. Like, actually.
No!
Like original.
It's not even, okay, first off, it's not even clear whether it's a broom or a mop. And there are like 100 of them, so it's not even one character.
It could be any of them.
Right.
How do you know they're not all one entity? They make one character that is the mop or the Broom.
Somebody shoot me.
No one's gonna shoot you until you give Philip the Broom.
Alright, right now I am on feministdisney.tumblr.com. Kuzco is my favorite Disney princess. That's the name of the article. I'm going to read it to you. Just to be clear about why I roll my eyes over the whole Kuzco is my favorite Disney princess thing, people say on Tumblr all the time, he identifies as a princess. I fully support that. He's fabulous. He can call himself whatever he wants, and we can't define him. There's
Where
no...
does he call himself a princess?
Have you seen his movie?
Yes.
Can we all just watch the movie?
That was one of the most important. We need a Hall event stat.
Well, that's
I can't. I have a staff meeting in an hour.
What are you gonna do during that staff meeting? Discuss how all the things that aren't Disney princesses that obviously are.
Alright, here's a news source. BuzzFeed. Proof that Kuzco is the realest Disney princess there ever was.
Because BuzzFeed is super.
Yes,
super
Josh.
reliable.
It's cited by CNN.
Oh, then that.
Alright? It's on CNN. We're an international news.
Epistemology is determined by what the community accepts as a standard.
Oh, but that's ridiculous. That's subjective.
Yes, so is knowledge.
Right. So then, what does it all come back to? We're not gonna have a philosophical debate about Disney princesses.
Well, I'm just telling you, the Broom and Cusco, for that matter, should be on the table.
They're not. I'm sorry. This isn't.
So
subjective.
Philip has a class in a little bit. Are you gonna look him in
Philip
his
has a
eyes?
class in a little bit?
Philip
You have a
has.
class in a little
Yeah,
bit?
Things have not been going well for
Wait,
Philip
I
this
can't hear
semester.
Philip. What?
That's sparring class.
Oh, so it's not like
It's clubs.
it's a club. It's not like you have to go to a course and do homework.
No, I just dropped a course today.
Did you? What'd you drop?
English.
Oh.
It's because the teacher hates brooms.
No, that wasn't it, but
Oh.
it was kind of close to that. It's going close.
What's up?
Just let Philip be the Broom. Philip, things have not been going well for him this semester. He needs this win.
Kuzco. We won't allow Kuzco to be considered a Disney princess.
Okay, no, it's not even about Cusco. I don't. This is about the broom.
No.
Sir,
lying.
you're saying that he can be Kuzco.
I
Yeah.
don't do your door decorations.
So
I don't know.
I'm gonna ask Connor.
David Spade is pretty feminine. I think it's viable. I think it's viable.
Josh, just let Philip be the
If
Broom.
they are brooms, why do they carry water buckets?
Pacha calls him a princess.
Because you still, even if you're a broom, like there are some things you can't sweep when you water.
Sarcastic or not, he's still addressing him the way Kuzco chooses to be addressed. Alright? Just princess.
The Broom is the most important character of Fantasia, and if you're just going to exclude movies,
But that doesn't have a gender, right? And he's like, well, that's
Not
The
necessarily.
broom is like
That's a
one of, it's not a character.
What are you watching?
I'm watching a YouTube video about Dark Souls.
We're talking about brooms, and you're watching a video about Dark Souls.
I was watching a video about Dark Souls before this conversation started.
We need to be looking at videos of the broom so that we can try to be gender detectives.
You don't have to be gender detective.
Okay, well then we don't have to determine the gender of the broom. We can leave it at the fact that
This
the
is
broom could
not
be gender
about
fluid.
the broom. This is not in any way about the gender of the broom. This is about the fact that the broom is not alive.
The broom is alive because it's brought to life with magic.
No.
It's about what you believe in, Josh.
Samuelson, use a linguistic approach because, like, broom's a feminine word in Spanish, so therefore it's female.
So in romance,
It's really not about whether or not it's female. This is about whether or not the broom is alive, and the broom is not alive.
well, it was alive. You conceded that it was alive
No, I didn't.
when it was brought to life with magic,
It stopped being alive and the magic was removed.
which would imply that it was alive at some
When
point.
did I say that?
You did. What about things that are brought back to
I
life?
didn't mean to say that. What?
Just think, like, I feel like wasn't there a princess probably in some Disney movie that got brought back to life, like Frozen? That was like pretty close.
Snow White.
Yeah, but Pixar is.
She brought back to life?
Yeah, she was poisoned. She died.
Yeah, she died.
Did
She
she
died.
really?
She died. She comes back to life. So you can't be Snow White. Snow
In
White.
my mind when I was a kid, it was just like, oh, she's sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. Snow White. She must be off the table, I guess.
No.
Oh, because things can be brought back to life.
Snow White meets the definition of a living organism. The broom does not.
Yes, it does.
No, just
you,
moving.
Philip,
It
you
has
can be
to maintain
Mrs.
homeostasis.
Philip, you can be Mrs. Potts, but you can't be the broom because brooms aren't alive. But pots are.
I feel like brooms would be more
Homeostasis.
alive.
If you can prove that the broom maintains homeostasis, you can be the broom.
Just as much as God's magic gets put into us, making us alive via the soul, the broom via the magic in the
That's
hat, in the
not
sorcerer's hat,
homeostasis.
in the
Okay,
sorcerer's
look,
hat.
look, look, look.
Josh, can I be Ursula?
No, she's a bad guy.
You said / any female character.
I said you could request characters. I
Slash
didn't guarantee them. I don't want any bad guys.
Good point.
Everyone
That's a
thinks
very
bad
good
guys.
point. The request versus
Big
who may
Louise.
not get it. Like, it kind of renders all the whole arguing moot. Cisgendered normalist.
We're just going to define life in a single sentence. Is that what we're doing now?
No, we're looking for the characteristic traits.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Is the broom in Fantasia alive?
No,
Someone look this up on their phone.
the broom is never alive because the broom is simply an inanimate object made to move with magic.
But it was given autonomy, sovereignty over its own being.
No, it wasn't. It was controlled by the magic.
It was given a temporary sovereignty because I'm pretty sure things get out of control for Mickey, and he's like, uh-oh.
Mickey is not in control of it. The magic is in control of it. That's why it does exactly like all the
This is
other
actually
brooms.
Disney.wikia. Let me just go back because I can't find it.
Oh my gosh.
In short, one of the brooms become alive once Mickey brings them to life. And it also states the
It's
magic
speaking
brooms are
metaphorically.
characters from Walt Disney's film Fantasia. It calls them characters. It says they're
Okay.
alive. This is Disney Wikia right here, people.
Philip cannot be the broom.
Why can't Philip be the broom?
The broom does not have eyes.
Because the broom doesn't have eyes, nor does the witchcraft
What about-
lady.
What about Oedipus? He got
Gouged his eyes
gouged
out.
his eyes out once he
He had
With his
eyes
mouth.
at one point.
I'm almost certain that there are other blind Disney characters. Andy, can you look that up too? Just blind Disney
Most
characters.
blind characters have eyes, they just don't have use of them.
What about what animals don't have eyes? Disney characters who are blind. Brailleworks blog.
See you guys in a bit. I gotta go to my sparring
Goodbye, Philip.
class.
Anything good? Josh, The Three Blind Mice was a Disney movie. The Three Blind Mouseketeers. Are you just gonna ignore them?
No.
Oh yeah.
They have
Mama
mouths.
Odie from The Princess and the Frog is blind.
We already established that.
I was reaffirming it.
She just had eye socket. The brooms, you don't know that the brooms don't have eyes. You don't know what's under their frills.
Yeah, dude, their long, wavy, luscious hair.
We're calling dead until proven alive, not alive until proven dead. We're sorry.
It was proven alive.
Disney alive.
confirms that they are alive.
I'm sorry, I don't go by that source.
What?
It's a wiki source. Wiki sources are created by other people who are not credible sources. Show me the backup for that.
There is.
That's,
They'll
you
cite
can't
things.
cite Wikipedia, so you can't cite Disney Wiki.
Why don't you say IMDb? Would IMDb be enough?
Probably not. IMDb is largely based on voting.
But not voting on facts.
Oh, there's...
You have
Okay, you will not win this argument, and you need to leave my room, because I want to watch my video in peace now.
So
Oh, but YouTube.
Josh, I will be back.
No, you won't.
You can't silence us.
Film site.